welcome back. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Michael. Thanks for being here with us today.
Before we start, I just want to say this episode is a little different. We're talking about something that seems simple on the surface, but the more we dug into it, the more we realized how deep it actually goes.
Yeah, it's about language, but it's also about so much more than that.
So wherever you are right now, whether you're driving, walking, cooking dinner, just settle in. We're going to take our time with this one.
Let's dive in.
You know what's interesting, Michael? We spend so much of our lives doing things, working, moving, existing. But when someone asks us, what do you like to do? We freeze.
Right? Like suddenly we forget everything we've ever enjoyed.
Exactly. And it's not just about language. It's about identity. When you're learning to speak in a new language, you're not just learning words. You're learning how to be yourself in a different world.
That's beautiful, Sarah, because what do you like to do isn't small talk. It's actually one of the most vulnerable questions someone can ask you.
It is. It's like saying, show me who you are when no one's watching.
So today, we're not just teaching phrases, we're exploring something deeper. How to express joy, passion, and identity. In English, yes, but really in any language.
Because at the end of the day, talking about what you love is talking about what makes you human.
Let's start with something simple. Why is this question so hard to answer?
I think it's because we underestimate our own interests. Someone asks, what do you like to do? And we think, well, I like reading, but that's boring. Or I like cooking, but everyone cooks.
We diminish ourselves.
We do. We think our hobbies need to be impressive. Like, unless you're skydiving or painting masterpieces, your answer doesn't count.
But the truth is, the small things are the real things.
Exactly, Michael. The way you make your coffee in the morning, the playlist you listen to on repeat, the walk you take when you need to think.
Those aren't just habits. Those are love letters to yourself.
That's such a good way to put it.
So when we talk about what we like to do in English or any language, we're really learning how to honor those small, secret moments.
And we're giving ourselves permission to be seen.
Let me tell you about someone I met a few years ago. Her name was Amara.
I love a good story.
Amara had just moved to a new country. She was learning English and she was terrified of conversations. Not because her English was bad, it wasn't, but because every time someone asked her, "So, what do you do for fun?" she'd panic.
What would she say?
Nothing. She'd just smile and say, "Oh, I don't know, normal things."
Pause. That hurts to hear.
It does. Because Amara was one of the most interesting people I'd ever met. She collected vintage postcards. She'd spend hours at flea markets reading the messages people had written decades ago.
That's beautiful.
She loved it, but she thought it was weird, too niche. So she hid it.
And what happened?
One day, we were sitting in a cafe, and I asked her directly. I said, "Amara, what do you really like to do? Not what you think people want to hear. What do you love?"
And
She looked at me for a long moment. Then she said, "I like reading other people's forgotten words."
pause. Wow.
Right? That one sentence changed everything because suddenly she wasn't just answering a question, she was sharing her soul.
And I bet her English didn't matter anymore.
It didn't, because she was speaking from a place deeper than grammar.
That story, it's staying with me, Sarah.
Me too.
Because it's not about having the perfect vocabulary. It's about having the courage to be specific.
Yes, specificity is intimacy.
Say that again.
Specificity is intimacy. When you say, "I like music," that's fine. But when you say, "I like listening to jazz on rainy afternoons because it makes me feel like I'm in an old movie," now you're inviting someone into your world.
You're painting a picture.
Exactly. And that's what we're really learning when we practice English. We're learning to paint pictures with words.
So it's not about memorizing phrases like, I enjoy swimming or I'm into photography.
Those are useful, sure, but they're just the framework.
The real magic happens when you add why.
Yes, I enjoy swimming because when I'm in the water, I feel weightless, like I'm not carrying anything anymore.
Now that's a conversation.
That's connection.
You know what I think the turning point is?
Tell me.
It's realizing that your English doesn't have to be perfect for your truth to be heard.
Yeah.
We spend so much time worrying about grammar, about pronunciation, about whether we sound native, and we forget that people don't connect with perfection. They connect with honesty.
That's so true, Michael. I've had conversations with people whose English was broken, hesitant, full of pauses, and they moved me to tears.
Because they were real.
Because they were brave enough to be real.
And I think that's the shift. When you stop trying to sound like someone else and start trying to sound like you, even in a new language, everything changes.
You stop performing. You start connecting.
And people feel that.
They do. So let's talk about how this actually works in daily life.
Yeah, because theory is beautiful, but practice is where we live.
Right. So imagine you're at a coffee shop. Someone sits next to you, you start chatting, and they ask, what do you like to do?
First instinct is to panic.
Always. But here's the trick. Don't overthink it. Just pick one true thing.
One true thing.
One thing you actually care about. Not the most impressive thing, not the coolest thing, just something real.
Like, I like baking bread.
Perfect. Now here's where the magic happens. Add one sensory detail.
Sensory detail.
Yeah, something you see, hear, smell, feel, or taste. I like baking bread. There's something calming about kneading the dough. It's repetitive, almost meditative.
Suddenly, it's not just an activity, it's an experience.
Exactly. And the person you're talking to, they're not just hearing words, they're feeling something.
They're in the kitchen with you.
Yes.
So it's not about complex vocabulary, it's about vivid simplicity.
That's it. Simple words, deep meaning.
What about when you're still building your confidence, when your English feels shaky?
Then you lean into the pause.
The pause?
Yeah, silence isn't failure, it's space. If you need a moment to find the right word, take it. People respect that.
It shows you're thinking.
It shows you care. And honestly, native speakers pause too. We all do. We're all searching for the right way to say what we mean.
So the pause is universal.
The pause is human.
I love that.
And here's another thing, Michael. Don't be afraid to say, I'm not sure how to explain this in English, but, and then try anyway.
That vulnerability is powerful.
It is, because it says, I'm still learning, but I trust you enough to try.
And that's when real conversations begin.
You know what I want to leave people with today?
What's that, Sarah?
This idea that talking about what you like to do isn't about impressing anyone.
No.
It's about remembering who you are.
Say more.
Sometimes in the rush of life, especially when you're navigating a new language, a new culture, you forget what brings you joy. You forget the small rituals that make you you.
You lose yourself a little.
Yeah, but when someone asks, what do you like to do? And you answer honestly, you're not just practicing English, you're reclaiming yourself.
You're saying, this is what matters to me. This is what I choose when I have the freedom to choose.
Exactly.
And that's sacred.
It is.
So, whether you're learning English or teaching it or just trying to connect with another human being,
remember this. Your interests aren't trivial. Your hobbies aren't boring. They're the threads that make up the fabric of who you are. And when you share them, even imperfectly, even in a language that still feels foreign, you're giving someone a gift.
You're letting them see you.
And being seen is how we stop feeling alone.
What do you like to do, Sarah?
I like these conversations, the ones where we're not rushing, where we're just here.
Me too.
And I hope whoever's listening finds the courage to answer that question for themselves, not for anyone else, just for themselves.
Because your answer matters.
It always has.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next time.